Hey guys, this is Orbit here, and what I'll be doing in this video is showing you a 1v1 loadout for Earth DPS, okay? The reason why I'm doing this video is because I haven't yet done one. I actually went onto my channel to find out a loadout. I went onto my own channel to find an Earth 1v1 loadout, and I was like, oh yeah, I haven't done one yet. So I thought I'd do this. Now, I don't duel too much. I don't spec to duel too much. I'm normally I've got my arena loadout, and if someone duels me, then I'm just with that. And obviously for this one, I kind of spec'd for duels, okay? Just so I can get some more practice at dueling, that kind of stuff, okay? And what I did is I turned on after I'd done my loadout, that kind of stuff, I turned on my dueling invites, like allowing duel invites, and then just like boom, the whole watchtower just crowded around me. I think everyone gets a bit excited when they see me dueling and see my duel invite thing on. So I was there, and what I did is I didn't duel anyone, as in I didn't choose who I duel. I just had it on, and just whoever came to me, I just dueled them, and I didn't inspect anyone. I still haven't. Don't know what anyone's gear was like or anything. So I just let people kind of duel me and see how it went from there. I tried my best to get different people. What normally happens is you'll get one person who they'll maybe lose a duel, and then they'll just keep going at you. You know that person. They won't stop dueling until they get a win, and then after they do get the win, they'll probably turn their duel invites off or disappear or something like that. So let's go through my loadout. From left to right, I'm using Debris Field, Localized Tremor, Unstoppable, Crystal Golem, Jackhammer, and Sandblast. Okay, now for my PvP gear, if you didn't know already, I've modded my PvP gear in a balance of might and precision. My PvE, however, is all precision, but we're not talking about PvE, we're just talking about the PvP side, obviously, because we're dueling, it's player versus player. So I've got a balance of might and precision, so it's handy to have some moves on, like your Sandblast, that kind of stuff. So you'll notice what I'm normally doing is I will clip with my Unstoppable to begin the fight. Okay, what that will do is you'll get a nice little bit of damage with the clip, and they will be dazed. Then throw on your Debris Field, which is your damage over time, and then clip again into Jackhammer. And if you time that right, maybe as an interrupt or just as they're rolling. That's an interrupt orbit, what the fuck are you talking about? Okay, if you time it right, trust me guys, that ends the fight. That ends the fight. If you're getting all that damage over time plus your Jackhammer, it's deadly, okay? And after you've done your Jackhammer, you'll want to go either into your Localized Tremor, which they'll take double damage because they're dazed, or your Sandblast. And you'll kind of pick whichever one, depending on what their health's like after you've done their Jackhammer. Like 7 out of 8 times, if you time it right, they're going to have below half health by the time you've done your Jackhammer. Okay, if it's really low, like below 35%, you want to do your Sandblast, okay? And that it won't finish them off necessarily all the time, but what it will do is pretty much guarantee you the fight, because they've got like next to no health left after that Sandblast, and then you can just finish them off with another clip with Localized Tremor or something like that. If they have got quite a lot of health, then what you want to do is go into your Localized Tremor, okay? But what you'll find is you'll be low on power after you've done all that, because your Unstoppable is quite a big chunk of power. Your Debris Field is quite a big chunk of power, and then you're doing your Jackhammer, so you'll be low on power, okay? So at that point you want to be going into your skillful, how skillful you are. But block breaks, interrupts, blocking to catch them out. That kind of stuff will come into play when you have low power or no power. When you have power, it's about getting as much damage out as you can. When you've low power, you need to take a couple of steps back and just relax a little bit and try and catch them out a little bit. Okay, does that make sense? And the more you'll see people dueling, you'll realise how many times they're block breaking. If they're block breaking lots, you want to be going full steam ahead to try and catch and interrupt. If they aren't blocking, then you want to take the defense side and block and catch them off guard that way. Okay. Now there's nothing against any of these players that I have duelled against today. Nothing against them, but you know, I have to upload some people, otherwise, you know, I wouldn't have a channel. So yeah, like I said, I've just literally turned my duel invite thing on, and I was just dueling people, just to let them come to me. For my trinkets, I've got my FOS1 trinket. If I see the other person that has used a trinket, I'll use my trinket. That's how I work. Okay, so I've always got it on there, handy to have, which is really good. Okay, also got the dazing devices there, also, if I need. Very, very good. They're just handy if you got no power, you can use them to clip with. And again, I've got the Eerie Jack on the end, and again, you know, if someone spawns a pet trinket, I'll use my pet trinket, you know, just to even up the score a little bit. So I mean, I was planning on doing a lair duel, like straight the way after all of these duels, but I just completely forgot, to be honest. So I didn't get around to doing that. But I mean, you've seen me doing lair duels plenty of times anyway on the channel. But I literally hadn't done a 1v1 dueling loadout, so I wanted to make sure I did one, I posted one, and I wanted to make sure you guys kind of saw it working. Okay, because there's one thing giving a loadout out, but there's another thing showing that it works. Okay, and you know, you can see on the video that it does work. Now, some people will use Gemstone Shield. That's really good to have on your dueling loadout as well. If you did want a shield, you might want to replace your shield for your pet, your crystal pet. Okay, I prefer having the pet out. I like to have the pet out. That's just me. Some people like to have the Gemstone Shield, but what I have got is the absorption adapter. So when you see the blue shield come up on me, that's because of my white socket absorption adapter. Every minute, my weapon attack has the chance to bring up a shield, which will protect me a little bit from that. Okay, well, apart from that, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment and subscribe. If you've got a DPS 1v1 loadout that you want to share with everybody, whack it in the comments below. I'm sure loads of people would be interested. And yep, that is it, guys.